Meditation of the 5 A's. So we start with awareness, just simply being aware of our physical body, our mind and our emotions. So just start either sitting on the floor with a nice straight back, cross-legged, or sitting on a chair with your feet resting on the floor. And just let your hands rest onto your knees or onto your lap. Close your eyes. And then just take a nice long deep breath in. Just finding this 10 minutes just to be with yourself. So just start to come into an awareness of the breath. Aware that the belly expands as you breathe in. The rib cage also expands. And then as you breathe out, without letting the spine slump forward, just softening into the abdomen, softening into the chest, noticing how the chest sinks back down again. So let the tongue rest into the bottom of your mouth. Maybe have a little smile on the corner of the mouth and the lips softening. The cheeks soft, no tension around the side of the jaw. And be aware of releasing into your forehead, softening any frowning between the eyebrows and just relaxing all of the small muscles around your eyes. Just giving yourself time to focus purely on the awareness of your being. Pleasant or unpleasant, just acknowledging and witnessing and being aware of how you are in this present moment. Any thoughts, any distractions, just notice that they're there. Have a gentle focus on the breath. Just noticing the mind. Noticing perhaps the temperature on the outside of the forehead or the fingers or toes. And on your next out breath, just have a sense of letting the shoulders drop away a little bit further from your ears, lengthening gently down the back of your neck, your spine nice and straight so that the weight of your body is being held up by the bones and the skeleton more than the muscles. So try not to let the muscles work too hard. Sitting up nice and tall with the weight just going down onto the hips. Just aware of the breath, breathing in deeply and relaxing and letting go into a state of peace as you breathe out. And just being aware of how you're feeling. And then the second A is just to accept that, accept what you are aware of. So come into a feeling of acceptance, maybe saying to yourself, I accept all that I am. I accept myself in this moment as I am. Just witnessing and observing, accepting the mental, emotional and physical sensations, knowing that these are constantly changing, but just in this very moment, we accept them as they are. of the third A is to amplify. Now there may be any thoughts or physical sensations in the body that aren't exactly as you'd like them to be. They maybe feel a bit of tension or a sensation of being blocked or a physical sensation of discomfort. So rather than resisting and trying to push that sensation away or ignore it, we want to amplify and just place our attention gently onto that feeling or that thought or that sensation. Because what we resist persists. So we want to just gently bring our focus to that point. And as we accept that sensation, we want to try to just amplify it, acknowledging that it's there. And just as we can change with alchemical magic from lead into gold, just imagine that this heavy, dense energy, as we breathe into it and release and let go, just gently expands, dissolving and releasing, even if it's a tiny little layer. The first step to just acknowledging and releasing up and out. Anything that no longer serves your highest good. So coming back to this practice as often as you like, we move into the fourth A. And the fourth A is affirmations, which we're going to say in the third person. And you can make these affirmations be whatever you want them to be, if you've got some ones that you use regularly. So I'm going to say a powerful affirmation process, but I'm saying it with my name. And I'd like you to replace my name with your name. So I'm going to pause just briefly after my name and then replace it with yours. And then we'll leave a little bit of space for breathing before we move on to the last A. So take a nice deep breath in with me. Martha Mary is chosen for success. Martha Mary's personal power is enormous. Martha Mary, your life is a miracle in the making. That's right, Martha Mary. You are far more than enough. Martha Mary, you believe in yourself. Martha Mary, your higher self believes in you. Martha Mary, you are destined for happiness, achievement, and complete fulfillment. Martha Mary, you are being set up for greatness. So just relax into your breathing, allowing positive light and vibrations to go all the way through your being. And then we move on to the final A, which is action. The fifth A, action. So inspired action. What is an action that you can take today that you feel is inspired? So just feel into it or ask yourself in the silence, what inspired action can I practice or take today? And hopefully you will get some inner guidance as to an inspired action, no matter how simple that may be. Just feel it resonating with you. And if you don't get anything clear, just ask yourself to, at some point during the day, do the action, and before you know it, you've done something and it feels inspired from deep within. So you can make a note of it. If you don't feel you can complete it all in just today, make a start today. A simple, inspired action. So that is the practice of the 5 A's. I hope that you found that beneficial. And please come back and do this daily if possible, or whenever you feel that it would be of value to you. Sending blessings and love. Namaste.